In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at the incrementing and decrementing operators in another way. And here in this particular tutorial, we're going to talk about both prefix and postfix. So I'm going to create a new class. Let's call this class public class pre-post demo. Then we're gonna create the main method. So let's save this class as prepostdemo.java. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is that assuming we have an integer variable which we're going to call I will be equal to 3, we can increment the variable by 1 by saying I++. We've seen this before. This is simply just going to make the value of the variable to become 4. Okay, let's check it out and see how it's going to be. So system.out.print line I. Alright, so let's compile this program and see where it goes. So I go over to the command prompt and I'm gonna compile pre-postdemo.java. Then I'm gonna run it. So you can see it spits out 4 because we assigned 3 to the variable I, and then we incremented it by 1, and then we got 4. Okay, so let's take a look at another example. Assuming we wish to increment that variable again in another way, because we call this postfix. We can have a prefix. The prefix is gonna have a ++ I. So this is also incrementing, but we are having a prefix instead of a postfix. So what's gonna happen? Are we still gonna have 4 as the output? Let's clear this output anyway. So let's take a look at what's gonna happen when we spit it out. Alright, so again, let's recompile java prepostdemo.java. And here we go. So you can see initially we had 4 after incrementing, so we had the 4 here, and then when we incremented again, we are now having 5. So it really looks like there's no difference, right? So there's actually a slight difference between using the postfix and the prefix, although both of them will increment the variable by 1. So let's take a look at some of the differences. So for example, if we go ahead and say system.out.print line, and then we put ++ I. Let me comment here. This is a prefix, and then if we say system.out.print line, and then we say I++, and this is a postfix. So What's going to happen now is that both of them will increment the value of I. However, you're going to see an unexpected result, and I'm going to explain the result. So let's recompile and then run the program. So you can see initially we had 4, which we incremented from here and then split it out here. Then we now had 5, which we incremented from here and then we split it out here. Okay, so here we set system.out of print line, and we wanted this to increment at the same time of printing it. It should increment it and then print it. So you see it incremented from 5 to 6. However, in this other one, which was supposed to increment it to 7, it's actually showing 6, as if it didn't increment at all. So what happened? Is it that the postfix doesn't work in the print line method? It does work, and I can guarantee you that I has been incremented, although it's still appearing at 6 as if it hasn't incremented. So if, to prove that I has actually incremented, let's spit out I once again with another system.out the print line. And let's clear the screen. So we are gonna recompile and run. So you can see I is now appearing as 7. So the difference between this is that this will increment before the statement is executed, but this will only increment after the statement has been executed. So I will remain whatever it was when it's printing, then it will now increment after printing. Okay, so that's why when we spit out I, finally we can see that it had incremented. You can see here we didn't do any incrementing around here. So that's the difference between prefix and postfix, and this same concept is applied with I minus minus or minus minus I for the decrementing. So go ahead and practice that. And if you have any problem or issues, you can ask me on the comment section, so feel free to contact me on any of these tutorials. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you found this informative. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, and don't forget to check our website, and hope you found this informative, and thanks for viewing.